Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by a man who rewrote Brett Favre's passing records at Southern Miss. It's Nick Mullins.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his coach was.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 65 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Kendrick Bourne.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now in this situation.
And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
To kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes Andy Dalton and company. Dalton, of course, grew up in Texas, played his... College ball at TCU, and now his home is back in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex with these Cowboys. Dalton and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, Dalton. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Draw play, Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
A 39-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Cowboys 3.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you're... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
Down San Francisco.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Cowboys 3.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
Minecraft. Whitney, Kyle Whitney and my cousin